Hey guys, Tyler here. Welcome back to Roll, the optimization game where you have 2,500 rolls to get as high of a score as possible. I am going for a new personal best in this game. I want to beat my previous highest score of multiple trillions, and I don't care how long it takes. I want to refine this strategy and get up there on the leaderboard. Now, I am trying out this strategy. I did a test run off camera because I wanted to test out the performance mode for this game. I said I wasn't going to come back unless there was a good performance mode, and I guess I neglected the fact that there is one, and I'm hoping that we can render high numbers and high scores and get a new high score with this performance mode. I think I'm going to do a shop upgrade right now. I'm hoping this will work out. This game could be a lot of fun, and I think this strategy is going to be really interesting too. You may notice that my die, I've decided to make a bunch of faces have 5 pips on them, and that's because this is going to be the wild 5 pip strategy. Now, this strategy is going to sound absurd and ludicrous, but once it works out, you guys are going to understand everything. This isn't terrible. I might take a die quantity times 20. Maybe I'll get a lightweight for it too. I want to get some early scaling. I want to get something that can get me a lot of pips early on, so then I can just rush shop upgrades and try to go for passives, because this is a strategy that's going to revolve heavily around passive items. And here's the idea. I want to get 5 dice, kind of like the previous run, where just the only die that's added to my build comes from the shop upgrade, which is fair, because there's a lot of things that synergize with having a low number of dice. And then what I want is for every face on each of the 5 dice to have 5 pips on it. Every side, I just want it to say a 5, because there are so many passive items that synergize with the 5s. So there's the numbers bonus, the thing that makes just numeric faces be worth 10 times more and non-numeric faces worth nothing. So I mean, this 20 is going to be outclassed if I need some early value right now. There's the less than 13 bonus. There's the prime numbers bonus. There's the divisible by 5 bonus. There's the Yahtzees. So if I have all 5 faces having 5s, I get massive bonuses. So there's a lot to love when it comes to that. Honestly, I don't like any of these. Yeah, I'm just going to go for another shop upgrade. And it's going to seem really slow at first too, because these shop upgrades are relatively expensive. They're going to suck up a lot of rolls in the beginning. But oh boy, once it gets going, I think it has a chance. I really do. I think it has a hell of a chance. We got a very patriotic number of rolls remaining. Let's see what passives I get. Add previous roll to rerolls. That's good, but not applicable right now. I think I forgot to mention there was a new update, or maybe I did mention. There's a new update. There's some new passives. Oh, and here's one thing I wanted. Yep, numeric faces that are low become increased. That's extremely good. And before I get this less than 13 bonus, I'm going to pick up this 47. Granted, it won't work with the bonus because I get a 500% increase on low values, but this 47 will help me get to the bonus a lot more quickly because it costs 18,000. I do want to just bum rush my way to there, and once I get this, I'll be taking off. I'll get this, then I'll get my 5th die, and then I'll just be looking for ways to pop off. So this is going to take a lot of rolls now. We're going to get very low, but once we get there, it will just be solid. Okay, 18,000. I'm going to take that. And then set all die faces is really good because I want to have every side be a 5, and this is how I do it with these things. Question is, do I do it now or do I do it later? I think I'm going to go for the next shop level right now. I think I'm not going to go for the copy die phase just yet. But as you can see, we're already popping off much harder. And this is just going to continue to scale. And I think I'm going to just look for other passives. Oh, that's so tough. I don't know. No, I think I'm going to roll for passives right now. Try to find some cheap ones. Yahtzee increase all in. Oh, that's the opposite of what I want. I want my numeric values to be high. Keep looking for more passives. Whenever I purchase a passive ability, receive 2 shop refreshes. That's really good, but this is what I wanted. The value of all numeric faces will be multiplied by a specific amount. All non-numeric faces will have no effect or value, which is excellent. It does ruin my my face multiplier, this thing, not the face multiplier, the die multiplier, but that's just gonna get replaced. All right, 921 rolls left to go. Usually I have something insane by now, but this is a slow burn. I kind of do want to look for numeric face just to replace that multiplier. Oh, but this one's so good. A factor 18 quantity multiplier. It multiplies all roll results by 18 divided by the quantity of dice. So it's basically going to give me a ×3 multiplier. So let's take that. I guess I have some pretty good options in here. Let's see how quickly I get this. Oh, so much faster. Yeah, that was almost no time at all. I might actually buy this other passive right here, the Scavenger. I believe this one's new. Receive a free shop refresh every 33 rolls instead of 100, which sounds excellent. Now, hear me out. I actually want to set all die faces first because that die, this ×20 die, I mean, the majority of times it's going to roll something that gives 0, so I want to add something that will change that. So on this die, they're all going to become 5s. There we go. And that's a lot more valuable. And now I think I will go for Scavenger. I do want shop refreshes. I don't believe it'll take that long. Admittedly, a little longer than I'd hoped. I'm not quite sure if rushing this quickly was worth it, but I have so many good passives that I think I'll be fine. Oh, a single set of a kind. This is very good. Whenever you roll a single Yahtzee, triple, or double, gain the bonus percentage. This does nothing right now, but once I get something that benefits Yahtzees, this will be insane. So I do want to take it and then look for, I guess I want to look for set all die faces, and I want to look for something that could re-roll everything as well. But this first. All right, now already we're a bunch faster. Yeah, I think I want to look for something that can reroll things 3 times. I don't even want to set all die faces right now. These are not what I want. I don't know if this is worth it. Keep refreshing. Oh, yep, okay. All numeric values with the faces with the value less than 13 will be increased by the bonus percentage. It's time to pop off. We're going to go absolutely bonkers once we get that. And then what's funny is that a 5 is going to be worth more than the 47. So I'm going to get the set all die faces next. So I can replace that 47 most likely. Oh, that was so much more quick. So much quicker. I am tempted to take some re-rollers. No, I want something that re-rolls all of my dice. Set all die faces. Actually, to be fair though, I believe a 47 is still better than a 1 right now. Actually, no. A 1 is worth 50, and a 47 is worth 47, if my math is right. Therefore, the 47 is worse, so I'm going to replace this now with a bunch of 5s. Unless I misremembered my passives, did I? No, I did not. And I will keep looking for rerolls on all my dice. I don't want these lottery ones. I don't want to attach to multiplier stack. Need a good passive. A no weights bonus is okay. Except I have a weight, so I need to replace that weight with the glue if I get the chance. I'm still going to take it. The no weights bonus is very good. I mean, plus 200% is absolutely lovely. And then, yeah, continue to look for rerolls and glue. Need to look for rerolls. Yahtzee increase is not what I want. No weights reroll, sure, I guess. Of course, it's the no weight, so I need to get rid of the weight with a void. Oh, this is so expensive though. It's a ×3 reroll though. It's one of the best I can get. I think once I get rid of the weight, this will just be amazing. Let's see, how long do I think it'll take though? It's not too long. Still a few more rolls than what I'd be comfortable with, but relatively fast at this. So now I need to find a void face and then other reroll synergy perhaps. Set all die faces could be decent. I probably should. Like, this has to happen at some point. And it does not take very long at all. And the rerolls are nice because I just basically get multiple rolls of the dice as long as I don't hit a weight on my first try. Which is most of the time still. Oh, this one would have been better. When I roll prime numeric value, the die will be rolled 3 additional times. You see, this doesn't stack with other reroll effects, which is a shame. It's a shame rerolls don't stack. Yahtzee bonus! The value of all Yahtzees will be increased by the bonus percentage. This is what I was looking for. If I get 5 of a kind, I get plus 1000%, which is already fairly likely. And then once I get this set all die faces, it'll be even more likely. And even more likely it shall be. And then I just need to start getting some glues, I think. Glues and multipliers and maybe other passives. So give me this. Give me the copy all faces. And already this should be speeding up. Oh, it's so much faster. I overshot the crap out of that. Thank you very much. I will use the... Yeah, let's do the bottom die. Let's see, can I find that void face? Combined face multipliers is generally good. I also want to set all die faces for the middle die. And then I will have all 5s. It's just the issue is that I will have a silly little weight that I'll have to get rid of. Yeah, let's copy this first. And then I guess I could start getting some face multipliers. Oh, that's so quick. Well, okay, we were kind of already there. But still, guaranteed Yahtzee is phenomenal. And then I was going to take, I think, a times 10 first. Just so I could get that going. And then try to combine face multipliers. Massively overshot. Hell yes. I'll just put that. I could put down the weighted one. No, I'm just going to put it on a different die. Just put it over here. Don't overcomplicate things. I don't want to put it on the weighted one because the weighted one, if it rolls, we don't get this no weights bonus among other things. And let's take the combined phase multipliers. And is there anything else I want? No. Glue, I think, is very good. I'm going to take that for the times 10 I have. Just so when we get the rerolls going, it can stick to that face. And then, I mean, times 3 and times 2 are all good and all. Actually, I might as well, because I have stack face multipliers, I might as well just beef up this one. If I get top 3 or even a top 1, that would be amazing. But yeah, I'll stick it to the glue one. Glue can be awfully, well, I mean, glue's going to get rerolled a bunch. I got to even spend my own money to refresh this shop. A bunch of glue. I think I'll start buying these. Let me take this multiplier first. I want to get glues because I do want times 10 on all these dice, if I can get there. Spread it out a little. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get 1 glue. I'm going to put it on a face that doesn't have the weight on this die. Just so I can lock in the no weights bonus. I almost missed this one's cheaper. Put this right here. Yeah, I think I want to keep looking for good passives. There's a bunch of good passives. I think I will buy these glues. They're really cheap right now. And like I said, I do want one on every die eventually. So I'm going to just get that right now. And make it back to the shop. The value of all prime numeric faces will be increased by the bonus percentage. 5 is prime. I love it. And we get that 1 roll. So now it's just going to start exponentially popping off. Give me this. I'll take a face multiplier. Why not? I'll spread the love a little bit. But not too much. I'm almost tempted to get the Yahtzee reroll because the 3 times reroll that I have it requires that I roll no weights, and sometimes I roll a weight. So I should just take this so I always get 3 rerolls. Just a little bit of consistency can go a long way, I think. Holy crap! That's casually 10 times better. Yeah, I'll take this. Is there anything else I would like to take now that I'm here? Do I have glue on every die? No, I might as well take my last glue before the price massively scales because that's how it kind of works. I wish there was a way to remove a weight that didn't involve a void face. That would be nice, but alright, keep looking for things. No 99s bonus is excellent because I don't have any 99s. Nothing else good here. Keep looking. Yahtzee increase. Void face! There we go. I can get rid of that now. And then I'll just need another face copier. There we go. Just to turn that void back into a 5. Because I actually don't want a void face, to be completely honest. I would rather just consistently have 5s. Because the times 2 the void face gives... Well, I don't know, actually. It's hard to say whether or not the void face is worth it. Top 3 is exactly what I was looking for. My 3 highest scoring die faces will have the result multiplied by 10. All their dice will have the result cut in half. Yeah, that's amazing. And now with top 3, what I can do, I can add my multipliers to basically just what I think will be the highest scoring dice. I might as well put it onto this 5 that's glued with the void face, because this is going to be just higher than the rest for now. I don't know if I want to keep the void face. I could try it. And then, yeah, I'll just take a bunch of face multipliers. I'm still looking for the one that's just multiplies my top one by 2. 323 million. We're going to the moon. It's moon time. Reroll bonus. The value of reroll dice are increased by the bonus percentage. Thank you. I will take another multiplier here. Put that on. And just keep building up. Alright, gotta flag this again. I'm sure I'll get it in a roll. Not too bad. Oh, I've already broken 6 billion. Yeah, this is going phenomenal. Guess another multiplier is never gonna hurt anybody. Keep it going. Alright, so now I have the chance to set a die face. Let me buy this multiplier first. Add multiplier. Make it times 34. Alright, so I have to almost do the math. Because what I'm doing with the set all die faces is guaranteeing a Yahtzee every time. What does a Yahtzee do for me? It's plus 1,000%, but it also triggers the single set of a kind. If I don't get a Yahtzee, I lose out on plus 1,300%. But with the void face is a times 2 on 1 die. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into this setup. I'm going to roll once and use my stats here. So we got 0 because of the void, it looks like. And because I rolled the void, look how low the other values were. I had 4 million on the rolls with the void, and basically 190 million on the rolls without the void. I honestly think the void is bad. I'm going to get rid of the void. It's a tough call, but I think this Yahtzee consistency matters a lot to me. So now I'm just, again, looking for more good passives. Some multipliers and rerolls. 4 billion. Okay, that's very good. Double highest die. Thank you very much. Thank you. My high scoring die will always be doubled. I like that because it will probably be this one. Oh, I wasn't able to afford it just yet. There we go. A 9 billion. I will double you. And then I'll have to add multipliers to it. Yeah, so I want to get this to 99 before I put any more multipliers on another die, just because of the double highest die now. And now I'm not quite sure. I think I still buy refreshes, but everything's starting to get big and expensive. But then again, I mean, my profits are also big and expensive. Let me take this multiplier. 2 billion, we'll make that back easily. Well, whatever. Keep looking for refreshes. Or maybe I should try to see when my 33 rolls expire and I get a free refresh. Oh, it was about now. Okay, well, I'm glad I get this for free. I could add half die quantity. This is a positive. All numeric faces have half the quantity of dice added to their roll result. This effect occurs before bonuses and after multipliers. I have a lot of bonuses, so I think it's going to be decent. I'm going to assume it's worth it. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to assume it is. I'm going to take a times 10 multiplier as well, just so I can keep stacking. Let's see, how this one do? Got 11 billion. It's not too bad. We're getting there. I mean, these are some big numbers. Is there anything else I want? I feel like my setup is clean. I kind of want to look for maybe more Yahtzee bonuses if I can find it. It's tough to say. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll about 33 times. Roll it down to 502, 503, give or take. 501, just see how I'm looking. 329 billion. That's pretty solid. And take my free shop reroll. Oh, this is a good one. Value of all numeric faces visible by 5 will be increased. Let's take it. None of the rest are good. I think, again, I'm going to hunt for that free shop reroll. So we're going to take this down to about 470, 468. We're over $1 trillion, on track for a solid run. Neither of these are good. I guess the multiplier is good. Really not that expensive at all. And then we're going to take it down to 435-ish. Ooh, almost 2 billion. Sorry, 2 trillion. I'm getting my big numbers confused. These don't do anything for me. No, these all stink. Let's roll it down to about 400. We're over 2 trillion. All right, so this is now a new personal best, but I could throw it away, technically. Yahtzee bonus, that's what I like to see. Oh, and passive hunter. Ooh, both of these are nutty. The only downside is after purchasing this Yahtzee bonus, there's not much of a benefit from re-rolling the shop. So I'm going to take this. I am going to take this times 10 and then maybe some times 5s. And then I honestly might just be done. I mean, that was pretty good. That was that 100 billion? No, that wasn't 100 billion. Surely not. Like 60 billion? I wasn't paying attention. I could also stop here. This is a pretty nice setup. I think because I just got like 60. Actually, let me see. How many billions do I get in one roll? 87 billion. And of course, the majority coming from this die. Look at these numbers. You can see kind of directly above my face cam, actually, the roll result and the number. That is 23 billion all by itself. And actually, this die just carries everything because that comes out to 69 billion. That is a very high percentage of my total roll. So I think that means I actually do want these plus times 5s. We can do the math here. It takes 3 rolls to achieve one of these based off of my current streak. I think it's going to make things better by a good amount. So I'll buy both of these for sure. 3 or 4 rolls. I think even if it takes 4 rolls, it's good because it's an over 5% increase. It's like an 8% increase, give or take. 7 or 8%. I think it's well worth it. Now, there is a point where it stops being worth it. I'm not quite sure what the exact math is, but we've got a bit to go, I think, until we get there. Either way, we're up to 79 times on that. And I think I'm going to roll this down to 370. Just to get my free shop reroll. That being said, this is kind of expensive. Okay, this is very expensive. Okay, so it takes about 10 rolls to get to these multipliers. I might be off on the math, though. It might take more than 10 rolls to get to one of these. Because it took 3 extra rolls to get an extra 100 billion. Maybe I roll slower than I thought. 81, 8110, 866. It just kind of depends on how quickly I get this big dice. Because realistically, the times 10, I think would be maybe a 5% increase. I think it's going to take maybe 6 or 7% of my rolls to achieve one of them. So I think I'm just going to roll it out until the free shop refresh. And who knows, maybe I'll get something cool from that. Like a passive that could be a very high percentage impact. I have my doubts, but who knows? Sometimes it happens. Take it down to about 300. At 3.8 trillion. Oh, this is pretty good. Like, I think it takes maybe 100 rolls to get to this level. So that's a third of my previous rolls. I don't think this single passive is going to increase my output by 33%. I think I'm just going to roll it down, to be honest. I have a hard time believing that any passive could help me. I have a hard time believing it. I don't know what I'm exactly looking for now, to be completely honest. I still like looking at the shop. Even though it's stuff that I can't buy and won't buy, I still love looking at it. Sue me. You know, I want to see what I can't have. I'm going to slowly make my way down. I think this will be my last one, though. 200. It's so unlikely to get something that's worth it after this point. It's so unlikely. I think I'm going to just roll it down now. There are no more purchases. How big of a number can I get? I think I'm going to surpass 10 trillion unless I get extremely unlucky. I believe I already have. Oh boy, I'm excited for this score. This is crushing. This is crushing my old record. Absolutely demolishing it. What's it going to be? 17 trillion. Holy crap. Yep. The 5s have done it. The leaderboard's reset because of the recent update. And the recent update also introduced no score cap. So the integer limit is no longer the highest number you can have on the leaderboard. You want to take a look at these scores? People are getting scores of 10 to the 30th. It's like 1 non-nillion. And I'm getting 17 trillions. Well, I got 246th place. I do want to get on this leaderboard, but holy crap, the competition is stiff. I need to get 2 quadrillion to make it on. Jesus Christ. So that was the run. I hope to get a higher one next time. Thank you all for watching this roll game. I will see you all in the next episode and have a wonderful day. Peace.